much does payroll cost for a small business? Well, there is cost, and there's also software and service and experienced consultants and return on investment and time saved and what is a small business? We'll talk about that another time. From the home base in Brookfield, Wisconsin, welcome to the latest episode of Inside Connect and Simplify, sponsored by the Benefit Companies. Roger here, human capital management consultant, marketing guy, your host for this episode of Inside Connect and Simplify, and not a payroll specialist talking about how much should payroll cost for a small business. I did my homework, as I am apt to do, for discussing payroll, and let's get the pricing addressed right here. Payroll vendors typically have a base fee they charge per month. Then, they typically charge the client in one of two ways. One, a per person per payroll charge, or two, a percentage charge of the total dollar amount of each payroll. So, for example, a per person per payroll charge might be $3 per person, 2 payrolls per month, and 25 employees. And that would equal 25 employees times 2 payrolls times $3, which equals $150 per month. A percentage charge scenario would be this. It's a charge of a dollar amount of the payroll, which might be 0.5% of each $100,000 payroll, or $500. Now, I made up these math problems. Apologies to you if you were told there would be no math. The concepts are correct, though. Either a per person per payroll charge or a percentage of the amount of each payroll have been the norm. Let's be clear. If you're looking at the cost, the amount of the check you're writing to your payroll provider, then by all means, stop here. But it's not all about the cost. It's about cost and software, flexibility, service, experience, return on investment, integration capabilities, service, time saved, reporting capabilities, accuracy. And did I mention service? So let's talk about service. In a previous podcast, I outlined a couple of well-known providers and their current struggles in the service space. Now, service for me means the ability to get connected to someone who can help me solve a problem. I am totally fine with that connection being by phone or email, face-to-face, or even an online chat. Service should be timely. Service should be with someone who knows the product or service and can act for a resolution. What we hear from our new payroll clients is service was not good from their previous vendor. I am paraphrasing here because I'm trying to keep the language clean. Problems are huge wait times on calls, service people who are new and inexperienced, service people who can't handle the issue or can't act without oversight, service people that have no personal knowledge of the company they are talking to, delays in return calls, delays in processing changes or correcting errors. Their staffing levels are below where they need to be, and those employees have very little experience with their own software or even in the payroll industry in general. So how do we do service better? Our payroll team is built with teammates with payroll experience in Wisconsin and nationwide. These teammates work closely with their clients and know the specific needs of that company's payroll. They answer the phone. They respond to email. We do not have a call center, eliminating huge wait times and wasted time. Service, without question, is the first thing we hear from prospects and clients as the big issue. From there, we also hear about software capabilities related to the nuances their company has to deal with, the ability to grow along with the company, the reporting capabilities, and certainly after we answer all of these, then cost becomes part of the discussion. So let's talk about software. Our technology partner is UKG, the industry leader. UKG continues to lead, and their commitment to research and development will keep them a leader for the foreseeable future. What does that mean for our clients? flexibility, capability to integrate, robust real-time reporting, the ability to grow and evolve as our clients grow and evolve. Even though technology is always growing and evolving, some of the most recognized names in the payroll vendor space are not keeping up with technology. Our research shows a pattern of minimal research and development spend. And instead of evolving their product, they acquire other products and try to integrate them with their own, with cumbersome results. One payroll vendor website listed all the other products, software systems, and vendors they partner with. When I saw that, my first thought was, so exactly how seamless are your connections with over 100 different partners? Here's where our human capital management platform wins. Our platform integrates payroll, time labor management, human resources, retirement, and benefits in one cloud-based system. I am not aware of another platform that can say that. Now, I'm not going into human capital management and all of its benefits today, but I will another time. So back to the topic of how much does payroll actually cost? Well, let's go on and let's talk about return on investment. When you come on board with us as your payroll provider, you get technology, our experienced payroll teammates, our service model, our ability to integrate your admin tasks, manual processes being eliminated, you get accuracy. And when we talk about the return on investment, that is the cost of a product or service versus the savings of time and money going forward. Now, that's my definition. Probably not what you'd see in Webster's dictionary. So you make an outlay of cash to buy your payroll service and also pay an ongoing per payroll fee, as well as charges for other additional work. The return on investment on that expense is the time saved by your team. That time saved equals money. That time saved is less time devoted to processing, less time moving data, less time correcting errors, less time generating reports, less time making changes or updates to employee information, the elimination of the cost of paper, and then putting all that found time to other projects. Certainly there are more savings, but let's focus on reducing the time commitment to processing a payroll. Here's an example. One of our clients saved 6 hours per week for one of their team. Do the math. 6 hours a week times 50 weeks times their hourly wage. I think we just found some funding for bringing us on board. Now, I mentioned our human capital management platform earlier. We can integrate payroll, human resources, time labor management, retirement, and benefits in our platform. Here's another savings. Instead of having 3 or 4 or more vendors for all of your admin tasks, having to manage those relationships and the shortcomings of systems that do not play well together, we can do it all. We have one platform, a single sign-on database, data entered once, all integrated, so any changes, additions, updates entered, update across all functions. We have a built-in automated audit trail for every action, real-time reporting, and no manual or paper processes. Think of the time saved and the return on investment possibilities your company could realize, as well as the efficiencies and the peace of mind. So how much does payroll cost for a small business? If done with the right provider, the cost is pennies for the dollars you get in return. To learn more about our payroll service and all the services we offer at the benefit companies, including our trademarked human capital management system, Connect and Simplify, give me a call at 262-278-8522 or go to connectandsimplify.com and connect with us there. If you look at payroll as just a cost, you're missing a great opportunity to get efficient in all of your administrative tasks. Thanks for listening. Be well.
I'm Kurt Otto at The Benefit Companies. For 48 years, The Benefit Companies has quietly enabled growing and established businesses to run finely tuned administration. The Benefit Company connects tedious aspects of business admin, simplifying every aspect of business administration. When payroll, time management, human resources, health, benefits, retirement plan, workers' comp, and compliance contribute to each other, are supported real time by real people, you're free to focus on the business. Connect and simplify. Insource. The Benefit Companies. ConnectandSimplify.com.